Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Hopefully you're all doing fantastic today. But Shiba Inu price drops, beating a sheep eyes 25% upswing. So this is definitely some news. A lot of holders want it. But thank you so much for dropping a like. And if the bears break below the support level, so below a 6, it will invalidate the bullish outlook. And Shiba Inu could massively drop. Hopefully we never reach that price barrier, but Shiba Inu has dropped roughly 33% since the August 17 swing high at almost eating a zero. We were almost there, but basically the whales sold off and it crashed the market. Shiba Inu's price might head to a range at a low of, I don't even want to say the price out loud because it's really, really bad. But a breakdown of the support level will set up a lower low and invalidate the bullish thesis. Now, it all remains on the whales if the price will go up or not, but it remains on how many people buy the coin. And if this happens, it's not looking good for Shiba Inu, as it will be worth less and less from what it was, and it will further detract the buyers coming in. But same is happening, with all other cryptocurrencies right now. The other cryptocurrencies that were super rich in May, but are now not worth as much. Now, China's new blockchain and infrastructure to digitize securities and futures, Chinese regulators held a meeting in Beijing to promote blockchain development, which was first mentioned in China's 14-year, 5-year plan. So things are starting to happen in the real world. We're seeing connections with cryptocurrencies and blockchain in the real world, which is super exciting to see. Not much more to see here. Obviously, China banning crypto. They want to do their own thing, which is completely fine. And it will reportedly allow citizens to buy investment funds and insurance products using the yuan, which is the digital form of the local currency. I definitely do think a lot of these cryptocurrencies will be growing, as we do have some crypto bullish news. Like, this is super bullish. We are very much bound to Dogecoin and we're very much bound to Bitcoin. Now, listen very carefully. Dogecoin is bound to Bitcoin, and Shiba Inu is bound to Dogecoin. And Dogecoin is bound to Bitcoin, basically. And that means that when we get any Bitcoin news, it means that Shiba Inu's price will increase indirectly. Now, Twitter reportedly working on Bitcoin tipping feature, and this is next level. Bitcoin tipping via the Lightning Network may be in the cards for the next Twitter app update. Twitter is reportedly laying in the groundwork to enable Bitcoin tipping for content creators, and I'm really excited for that as a content creator myself. But according to Mac Rumors, the latest Twitter IO's beta includes lines of code that could see Bitcoin become a part of TipJar. Indeed, as previously reported by Cointelegraph, Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey had previously hinted that Bitcoin tipping was in the works. Twitter introduced TipJar back in May as a way for users to reward content creators on the popular social media platform. If the reports of Bitcoin tipping are true, then Bitcoin will be added alongside Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo as acceptable payment options on the TipJar itself. As part of the rollout, Twitter may provide a brief tutorial about Bitcoin and the Lightning Network. According to a portion of the text quoted by Mac Rumors, the Bitcoin tipping feature will utilize Lightning Network payment gateway Strike to generate Bitcoin Lightning invoices. The tutorial may also include information about concepts such as custodial and non-custodial wallets for storing Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is getting a lot of increases. What's this going to mean for Shiba Inu? Hopefully we're going to be getting a lot more for SHIB. But Shiba Inu is like bleeding while Bitcoin is going up. A lot of people have this question, that Bitcoin is not a scam while Shiba Inu is a scam. I definitely do think Shiba Inu is going to be having some rough stages in the following months, but this is not that bad, because then we're going to be seeing that big increase. Like, we need to see a big increase. We'll be seeing a boom just like Dogecoin had one if Shiba Inu works. Earlier in August, the Twitter and Square Shift announced plans to build a decentralized exchange for Bitcoin. Dorsey has previously described Bitcoin as being the key to the Twitter's future and stating the company's attention to integrate Bitcoin into services like e-commerce and subscription. In July, Dorsey also revealed that Square was developing an assisted custody hardware wallet for Bitcoin by itself. The original 4 million Doge NFT meme auctioned off in 17 billion pieces. Pleaser DAO will offer exposure to the Doge NFT via 17 million fractionalized ERC20 tokens named DOG. And that's simply crazy to me. Like, this is insane. They're going to be building their own thing. And with these things, this is increasing the Doge's price, but we don't have such many events as Shiba Inu. as it's still in development. And you can see, like, look at this design. This looks super awesome. If we can get something like that for Shiba Inu, that would definitely increase the price. Obviously, Dogecoin is a bigger market cap. It has a bigger community and everything else. But we did have our own events, which did go pretty well. But the most important factor, 20% of the total DOG supply will be available for purchase initially, with the sale being hosted on open source contract platform Miso. Like, holders of DOG will be able to vote on what they think of valuation of original NFT should be, which is set to a re-auction at the date determined by Pleasr DAO community in the future. So with these things, Dogecoin is growing. Dogecoin is having a lot of developments. While Shiba Inu, we had these things at the Shibarium when the NFTs project launch for Shiba Inu, we could be seeing a lot more increases as more and more influencers are joining Dogecoin. I don't think this is really bad news, as we're not a competitor to Dogecoin's prices anymore, but we are now bound to Dogecoin's prices. And every time I'm talking about Dogecoin's news, this further increases the Dogecoin's price, and this means Shiba Inu's price will also increase. So, for example, when Dogecoin is worth 150 billion, I do think Shiba Inu will be worth 10% of that, or maybe 20 or 30% of that. And that would be, a big increase for SHIB, which is a super small market right now. A lot of these smaller meme coins are just dying off. But we and Doge and us are really, really strong right now. So that is good. Osaka's agent suggested investing in crypto, but she said she had already started learning about crypto after seeing the abundance of hype surrounding Doge that was flooding her social media feeds. And the 23-year has won a consecutive Grand Slam for titles, and influencers like joining in for these NFT autographs and everything else. Like, this is something big. Now, Presearch is backed by a community of node operators who process user search requests. Like, decentralization is already happening. If we can get the same things that Dogecoin is having, these type of events, Shiba Inu could be reaching strong prices. But we do have some more news as countries are coming in for the crypto adoption. And hopefully in the future, as crypto adoption happens, we could be seeing Shiba Inu's price increase as well. Now, Legislative Assembly of El Salvador approves 150 million Bitcoin trust. El Salvador's government has set aside 23 million toward rolling out crypto ATMs and 30 million to incentivize use of the state-backed Shiva wallet. So right now they're going to be building their own wallet, and 23 million is going to be toward rolling out crypto ATMs. So that's a lot of money coming into cryptocurrencies. A lot of money. ATMs, they're going to be there forever. The Shiva wallet is going to be there forever. And it's not going to force, the seniors to learn about Bitcoin. It's simply going to be offering them something better. And I'm really excited for that. Instead of paying high fees to the banks, they will be using crypto and basically paying low fees through Bitcoin. But the Bitcoin Trust is supporting the development of crypto infrastructure and services across the country. The bill was passed on August 31 with 64 officials voting in favor and 14 opposing the trust creation. The trust is designed to facilitate conversion of Bitcoin into the US dollars and support the rule of the vital technology infrastructure, enabling widespread adoption of crypto assets. The news comes just 1 week before the country's controversial Bitcoin law is set to take effect. A lot of people aren't still happy with that, but honestly, we need to give it a try. We need to see if El Salvador will make or break the cryptocurrency market right now. We will see what happens with El Salvador, because it is a big indicator on what will happen with the market next. But the 150 million will be redirected from the country's 500 million loan with the Central American Bank for economic integration. And this could be huge. Like, this could make or break the crypto space on how many countries are joining in. If this is a big success, we could be seeing a lot more countries joining in. But 23 million is earmarked to support the installation of government-backed crypto ATMs, allowing local citizens to exchange Bitcoin between and USD. 30 million has been designated to offer incentives to encourage adoption of the government's digital wallet, Chivo. So this is huge, huge news, a lot bigger than you might expect. And this is the part of history that you never must forget. Like, this will be big, but DeFi's are growing. So Shiba Inu is still growing and ShibaSwap is still growing, but decentralized exchanges and aggregators drive DeFi growth. In the DEX segment, aggregation services are likely to continue gaining a bigger piece of the pie in expense of decentralized exchanges. And then one of those, is DeFi is running strong, and you can see decentralized exchanges are in fact growing, and one of them is ShibaSwap. So you can see ShibaSwap over here. We saw big growth for all of these, and that's really, really awesome. The biggest growth you can see, of course, is Uniswap by itself. And DEX is growing, so that's really awesome. But Treasury attempts to squeeze further crypto-related data sharing provisions in budget bill, and we can see 100K per Bitcoin by the end of the year is still possible. So hopefully we can see that, but Ethereum price poised for a 40% rally versus Bitcoin after breaking out of 4 months range. So Ethereum is looking good, and there's a lot of appetite for Shiba Swap right now. The market for decentralized finance continues to expand rapidly, with over 155 million in total value locked. DeFi is becoming more attractive for institutional investors. So this is something else to me, but that's all the news we have for today. Thank you so much for liking the video and subscribing. Until next time, peace everyone.